What is up, YouTube? Mitten here, and by popular request, I'm bringing you a tutorial on how to make animated avatars. You're gonna need a couple of things. You're gonna need Gimp, all a free software. You're gonna need trusty old paint.net, and another few things. You need the GIF images, the GIF images. Those are the moving images for the sprites. You can find those on this website here called arcase.com. All the links will be in the description, by the way. You can get the front, the back sprites, alternate sprites or whatever. But I just downloaded the whole front sprite pack, all non-shiny front pack, all the Pokemon. So first you have to do is go on your Gimp and go into new, create your 30 by 30 and zoom in a bit. You always take off the background layer, there. Then you go to file, open as layers, and your menu comes up. You go to your sprite and choose whichever one, well, whatever Pokemon you want. Just for the hell of it, let me see. I never decide these things, do I? Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna make an Eevee. There you go. And you'll see how many frames there are. So there are 67 frames. First, what you have to do is get the edges well. So you choose the rectangle select tool, choose a much bigger area than your normal canvas, and then you hold down Shift and then press C at the same time. So it just fixes the image. Then you look at all the frames here, and you see that there's some broken frames like these ones, like it's incomplete or it's blank. So you have to delete those frames. There. And just check, because sometimes there aren't any, but sometimes there are a lot, so it's always good to check. Like these ones right here. As you can see, the frames are in such a way that they move if you scroll fast enough. So there's a way before you can actually start editing and stuff. If you go to filters, animation, playback, you can actually see your whole Avis, and you can see it skipped a couple of frames. A couple of frames are a bit broken, so what you have to do is just look for those broken frames. It's not like right there. They're incomplete and broken, so they don't turn out as well. And there's another one right here. So if you go to repeat playback in the filters, you can see that it's moving smoothly. Now, if you want some of the GIF images would not fit in the 30 by 30 area, and the whole face and the body go off the canvas. For that, what you can do is, you see these here, you can link all the frames together, and you can move the whole image around. Like, if I'll just show you right quickly, it takes a while. So the best thing is that you use your arrow keys to move down the frame and then quickly click. That's the fastest way I found to link all the frames up together like this, because then you can move all of them at the same time. Because if you move one separately, they'll mess up. So you use the move tool and just move them a little, whatever you think is appropriate. And just to check, you go into the playback and you can see right here that it's fitting much better. Of course, the lesser the frames, the better it is for you. But sometimes if there's more frames, it will the Avis will turn out really slow. So sometimes there's some Pokemon, like I made a Chimchar one and it just lagged for some reason. So it's not always successful. Well, it is most of the time, you know, still. One other thing you can do is flip the image. this way, so because it just faces that area. So yeah, you go to File, Save As, EV. I'll just name it EV Animated. You go into Select File Type, and you will find GIF. Just a little. Then you click on Save. When this menu comes up, you click on Save as Animation. Nothing else, just save as animation and export, crop, and save. So your whole Gimp part is done. So now you can close Gimp if you want, but now you go into your browser. You go to eaza.com. It doesn't matter whichever one you use, but I use these specific websites that I use to upload, because some of them, such as PhotoBucket, they don't scale the image well, and then the whole Avis goes blurry. So I would suggest that you use the websites that I use. Now you go to your pictures and find the GIF Avis that you saved. There's my EV. I'll check one thing really quickly. There's a blank one right here. And I can click it for some reason. So let's just see how it turned out. There's a blank frame at the beginning. I'm gonna pause this real quick. And I'm back. Something messed up in the image, so I just redid it because for some reason Gimp messed up and it didn't save it correctly or whatever, I don't know, but I just redid the whole same procedure I just showed you earlier. There you go. Just upload it, click on load, and your GIF image should pop up right here. So you just click the actual image and you will get a little animation here. Copy the link and go to this website called PyWrite GIF to strip converter, and you see the little text box. Put your link through here and submit. You get two links. You get check the PNG one, and go on it. You'll get this little strip, which is quite convenient, so you don't have to actually go through the whole sprite sheet that you get from places like Sprite's resource. So this is where your paint.net comes in. You copy this image right here and open paint.net, click on new, and yeah, sorry, my tools are messed up because sometimes when you zoom in you have to get rid of the tools and stuff like right now. You paste and you have all your frames. So now what you have to do is get the first, take the rectangular select tool right here, and see the top part. Zoom out a little. Just the top part. You select the top part, and as you can see here, it's 120 by 30. As long as it's by 30, then we selected the right portion. So you could Control C, Control N. So copy and then go to new, make a new one, and paste it in there for now. Now, this is the sort of tricky part, because you have to choose just this bit, and if you choose the wrong frames, the whole Avis will mess up. So you have to be careful. It's better if you start from this area, choose from the bottom. Zoom out a little actually. And there you go. You zoom in enough so you can get the correct frame. As you can see, 750 by 30 here. So you go on Control N and paste it in here. So you have a 1020 and 750, I think. Yep, 750. So you go into new image and then you do, then you do 1020 plus 750. That's 1770, I think. And by 30 it will just remain like that. So you have this big strip right here. Now you go on add new layer. This will be for your names, and you click on the background, add another layer, and move this one downwards. That will be a background layer, even though this one says background. okay, for the second bit, I'll move this one up here. This will have your actual images. So you take the longer one first, Control C, paste it in here. So you have your whole strip. Then you take your shorter strip and just paste it in. And sometimes if you try and move your use your mouse and move it, it may mess up. So what I do is just hold down Control and just click on the right arrow until it gets there. It takes a bit longer, but it's much safer because the frames will move by they won't go up and down. It'll just have a proper frame rate by the move by. So you can just test it here that it's just perfectly put in. So there's your main fundamental Avis. So now to put your name in, first you can take off the background right here. Now to put your name in, what I've done is make a 30 by 30 new image, and you write your name in. Like I'll show you an example. You just take any color, as I've shown you in previous tutorials, and then just write your name with the pencil, and then just for the hell of it. So that's some sort of retarded name of yours. You take off the purple, and you, of course, you outline it. Outline your retarded name like that, and you save this as an image, and then you take copy this, how the size, you make a whole blank strip, take your name, and paste it in like this, and now you paste it in again, and then you make another, like, just hold on Control and write 3 times, and then you copy, and then again, and you keep going until you get to the end. What you can do is just select all 4 of them and then paste, and so on. So that's what you do, and you save this so you can have your name ready. Like I always I just saved my name for an animated strip. Yeah, these are all the Avis I've made. Pretty cool. So if you just looked for where'd it go? I cannot find it. Oh, there it is. There you have my whole strip of name. Take this and you put it in the top layer like that, and it just fits in properly. Now the obvious, if you want to add color to it, just deselect this all and get the flood mode on. Click on the white area, choose any 2 colors. I'm gonna go with I don't know, red, yellow and orange. Get the gradient mode and then just slide down, deselect. There you have your name. Now to do this new sort of background that works really well in animated Avis is the cloud effect. What I do is choose 2 colors. Usually sometimes it goes well if you use 2 different colors, but usually I use just 1 color and black. So I'm gonna go with orange and black right here. Now you select your whole background, just press Ctrl A in the background layer, and then you go into effects, render, clouds, and you'll get this little basic shade of the colors you picked. But now to make it work, you see these 2 bars, you just put them all towards the right and they distort, and they looked really cool. So you click on OK and it saves really slowly. Now you just go here and you can merge these layers right here. So there you have it. You have your animated avatar right here. So I'm just gonna save it on my desktop. Eevee animated. So you have it saved. Now, be sure to use image shack because, and yeah, use these settings that the image resize, do not resize, and the other one. Yeah, label thumb no. So I'm gonna choose my Eevee avatar, upload now. So yeah, we're nearly in the end. Just getting there. You click on this little tab, and right click and just click on copy image URL. Paste it in the and it just searched because Google Chrome is awesome like that. Paste it, and you'll see your whole strip. Come on, computer, don't fail me now. Come on. Great. Being slow. Apologize for that. Gonna be getting a new computer soon, hopefully. And it's not available. Oh, there you go. So you can zoom in, you can see the whole strip here. So what I'm gonna do, this is that. I'm gonna show you. Okay, this is the shadow one I made, which is pretty cool. I'm just gonna open the link to it here. Yeah, that was Vocaloid. I mean Vocaloid. You put your in, and there you have it. There's your animated avatar. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you find this tutorial useful. I will put all the links I used in the description. So yeah, hope you guys like it. Comment, like, and subscribe, and expect more battles to come soon. And I will see you next time. Bye.